Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barça Aymeric for another video made of all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding FC Barcelona. In today's episode, we have covered some massive statements made by President Joan Laporta as he severely and publicly ostracized Ilaix Moriba. Meanwhile, La Liga are reported to have agreed on a series of relaxations on the financial fair play rules to secure Lionel Messi's signing for Barcelona, while the departure of a veteran defensive midfielder seems to be imminent from the club, along with many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. We have a small request for our audience. Over 80% of our channel's viewers are consistently watching our videos but without subscribing to the channel. As for our subscribers, only 28% of them have turned on all the notifications for the channel and enabled the YouTube app notifications. So those who haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, press the bell icon, select all and then enable the YouTube app notifications to keep enjoying our videos. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. La Liga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League 1, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. Kicking off today's news roundup, at number 1, we have a report by reliable journalist Luis Mascaro. It states that the agreement between Messi and Barcelona on a 5-year deal is completely closed. Now, Joan Laporta only needs to reduce the wage bill so that the contract can be officially registered with La Liga. The announcement will become official in the upcoming few days. Reporting further on this issue, top-tier journalist Jose Alvarez claims that Barcelona do not have to sell Griezmann to register Messi officially. The departures of Umtiti, Braithwaite and Miralem Pjanic are being finalized. Some more good news on Messi's situation. A Spanish journalist Héctor Gomez reports that La Liga, at the request of the clubs, is all set to neglect financial fair play in this season due to the pandemic. The clubs will be able to register new signings and no harsh action will be taken if they are over the stipulated wage bill. Commenting on this issue, President Joan Laporta said that Messi's case is still not completely resolved but it's progressing well. He still wants to continue at Barcelona. He said that he knows that Leo wants to stay and he values this fact very much. He values that the best player in the world wants to stay at the club. Everything is well underway. Laporta also said that signing more players is still possible in this summer transfer window. The players that the club are incorporating can all be registered officially. He, however, would like more flexibility from La Liga so that there is more fair play and there are more possibilities to sign another player under the parameters of the financial fair play. Next up, we have some good news, as Spain are in the final gold medal match of the Tokyo Olympics after beating Japan 1-0 in the semi-finals. Pedri and Eric Garcia both started the game. The 18-year-old has played more matches in all competitions this season than Neymar Jr. has in 4 seasons in the French league combined. Pedri will end the season with 71 official games and 2 friendlies. Going to the next one, we have official news that Emerson was presented as a Barcelona player officially on Monday at the club's offices. In the press interview during his presentation, Emerson said that he is well aware that playing for Barcelona is indeed very difficult and that he promises not to stop working for this team. Being here is a dream and he is going to fight to do his best. Being a right back, the Brazilian said that Dani Alves is his idol. He is the most successful player in the history of football. He spoke with him and he told him to enjoy and give it his all. Speaking about Lionel Messi, Emerson said that playing against Messi is impossible. He is the best in the world and has a knack for doing things if you are not careful. Every time he faced him, he lost. He was sad about the Copa America loss but happy for Messi because he simply deserved it. Of course, President Joan Laporta was also there during the presentation ceremony. He said that he is here to welcome Emerson to the club. He thanked his agents for the job they have done and thanked everyone else who helped bring Emerson to Barcelona. It's an important introductory day. He said that he thinks that Emerson will help the club a lot in building the project. Laporta did not fail to mention that Emerson's release clause is valued at 300 million euros and that he hopes that he will be here for many more years at Barcelona and enjoy his football. He has come to a club that is more than just a club. Since we're talking about the Brazilian wingback, I believe it's worth mentioning that only Jordi Alba with 5 goals and 10 assists has directly contributed to more goals than Emerson Royal, who has 4 goals and 10 assists among the defenders in La Liga since the beginning of the 2019-2020 season. The stats were compiled by Opta. Brace yourselves for the next news update as we have some massive and shocking comments made by Joan Laporta regarding the future of Ilaix Moriba. When he was questioned about the future of the young defensive midfielder, Laporta said that he will ask him to reconsider and come to an agreement with the club regarding his contract situation. However, Laporta does not by any means understand why he does not recognize what the club has done for him. Whoever wants to leave is free to do so, with certain conditions of course. Laporta very firmly asserted that they will try to make sure that Ilaix Moriba's case is not repeated anymore at the club. He still has 1 more year left on his contract and does not want to accept the club's conditions. The club also does not accept that attitude and they want to send a message to the team. The president confirmed that they have given Ilaix Moriba many opportunities but no one is above the group. He would like him to reconsider his decision and reach an agreement with Barcelona. He has grown up at the club and they will not accept that he leaves the club for free. Laporta sent his message loud and clear. What Ilaix is doing is unacceptable. They have to send a message that they cannot allow other players to make such unrealistic demands. The club has helped him to develop and now it's a shame to see how he is behaving. If he does not accept our conditions, he can leave. As per the report of reliable journalist Albert Roger, after Joan Laporta's words about Ilaix Moriba in public, there is no doubt that the youngster will not renew and will be placed on the transfer market. Moving on to the next news update, we have the comments of Barça veteran Sergi Busquets. Speaking in an official interview with the club, Busquets said that the preseason is going very well indeed. They are able to train very well with the weather that they have, resting and doing double sessions. They are very happy with the physical work. He said that he was able to play the first minutes of the season in the last game. He is happy because the sensations are good. Going to the next news update, we have yet another big report by Spanish publication Diario AS. It states that only 15% of the club's debt is now outstanding due to the COVID-19 as confirmed by the recent audit report. This conclusion totally disregards the argument of the former economic vice president Jordi Moix, who pointed out that the pandemic is responsible for more than 50% of the debt being outstanding. This is yet another ingenious method devised by Bartomeu to straight up steal money from the club. Thank God he did not succeed. More good news up next, as Spanish outlet Sport reports that the Barca coaching staff is very satisfied with how the preseason stage in Germany went. The team has worked hard, but above all, the atmosphere has been excellent. Multiple friendships have improved. The report further states that Sergio Aguero will join group training on the 5th of August. The Argentine is looking sharp and ready and could have minutes in the game for the Joan Gamper Trophy. We might have some interesting news up next, as reliable journalist Miguel Blasquez reports that the legendary Xavi Hernandez attended the training session of the Barça B team today in the morning. With all that, we come to an end of today's news roundup. Now moving on to the transfer section, at number 1, we have a report by top-tier journalist Gerard Romero. It states that if an offer of more than 50 million euros is received for Antoine Griezmann, he will leave, otherwise he will stay at the club. If Atletico Madrid offload Saul to the Premier League, they could go for Griezmann. That is what Barcelona feel at the moment. During his latest press interview, Joan Laporta also hinted that Griezmann may be more on the inside than on the outside. He said that Griezmann has the trust of the coach and is a good professional. It's a situation that Barcelona are open to because there has been interest in him. If the market does not create a situation for him to leave, he has a contract here and they have to respect the contract. Going to the next transfer update, ever reliable transfer insider Fabrizio Romano reports that Miralem Pjanic could become a serious option for Juventus only if one of the midfielders like Aaron Ramsey is sold. The player is doing everything in his power he can to return. As per the report of Catalonia Radio, Barca are confident that Miralem Pjanic's move to Juventus is imminent. Italian news publication Tuttosport has gone one more step forward in reporting that it's not ruled out that Pjanic could play for Juventus while facing Barca in the game for the Joan Trophy on the 8th of August. Going to the following transfer update, we have a report by reliable journalists Fernando Polo and Gabriel Sanz. It states that Samuel Umtiti still maintains his idea of staying at Barcelona. The club are planning to meet with his representatives soon to resolve this situation. Umtiti thinks that he is in a good form. He is much quicker and agile now than ever before. Next up, as per the report of Mundo Deportivo journalist Mate Moreto, Villarreal are in advanced negotiations with Barcelona for the transfer of goalkeeper Luis Neto Murara. For the next transfer update, Gerard Romero reports that Barcelona still have the signing of 27-year-old Aymeric Laporte in their mind, although it would be difficult and multiple departures would be needed to even start thinking about the operation. Up next, ESPN journalist Moises Llorens and Samuel Marsden both report that Ronald Koeman wants to add more experience in the midfield after missing out on Wijnaldum. He wants an athletic midfielder. If that proves impossible, he will have to work with the youngsters, although Sergi Roberto could be an option. For the next transfer update, Barcelona are in advanced negotiations with the Premier League club for the transfer of Martin Braithwaite, as reported by top-tier journalist Marta Carreras. The amount is expected to be around 15 million euros and the club hopes to close the deal by the next week. That's all the news we could collect for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, select all and enable all the YouTube app notifications. We have always been overly impressed by your response to our videos. So in this episode, we have decided to set a target of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this episode as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.